Hey G12, welcome back to episode of Is It Worth It? So today's episode we got this cool around here, and pretty much what this is a wet and dry vacuum cleaner. If you can see for the one that we got right here is from a brand called Roborock. And this is one of the newest products that just came out. So by the time you guys are watching this video, it's probably out already. But right here is what the package looks like when you guys do get it. Let me actually open up to show you guys what the inside looks like. So once you guys open up, if you see inside there's another box. And they do tell you guys the name of the product, which is right here. So take out the box and show you guys what it looks like. So once you guys take it out, here is what the package looks like. So they do have the brand name. We do have the product name. They do probably have some specs and features about the product. So they mention how you can use it as a dry or wet vacuum like I mentioned. It has a self-drying option. It has edge-to-edge cleaning, which I'll show you guys what I mean in a second. They do have their own technology on here called a Dyad Power. It does have the option for you to connect it onto the app. And it does have an auto dispenser option, which is in the bottom, which I'll show you guys in a second. And then here we do have an image of what the product looks like. If you guys turn to this side, they do provide some more specs and features about the product. So they mention how you cover a lot more area when you guys do use it, just like what I mentioned earlier. And supposedly on one full charge, they mention how you can use it for 43 minutes. And if you guys turn to this side, they provide you guys some more specs and features about the product. And they do show you guys the image of what the product looks like for each different specs. But now I'm actually open up and show you guys what the inside looks like. So let's first open up. This is what the inside looks like. So they do provide you guys all the information you guys need to know about the product before you do use it. So they show you guys each different part. They show you guys how to use it, each different button, and how to connect it on the app. But pretty much they mention how there's a self-cleaning button, a change mode option from auto, max, floor drying, or eco mode. And there is a power button for you guys to turn it on or turn it off. So they do provide you guys all that information right here. And once you guys do open up, and you see there's a lot of stuff inside. So let's take all out. So first the inside, they do provide you guys a user manual to teach you guys how to use it. Next the inside right here. Looks like they do provide you guys an extra filter that you can use to replace it if you guys do need to. So here's the other side. Next the inside. They do provide the cable for you to plug it in to actually recharge the product. So it is cordless. And that is everything inside the box. Let me show you guys everything else. So next thing that we have right here, we do have the base of the product. So this is where you can put the vacuum on top to do the self-cleaning option and self-drying option. So here's the top and here's the bottom. I do love how they do have the option on the side where you have to hold it really easy. Same thing for this side. If you guys do take out this section, underneath that we do have a lot more stuff. So let's continue taking it all out. So the next box inside, they do provide you guys a little brush that you can use to clean the product. That also comes with a blade for you to cut off any hair that gets stuck on it. Next up right here, they do provide you guys the handle for the product. So you guys want to insert this bottom part onto the actual product. And then top right here, we do have the handle. So here we do have the power button, the change mode button, and the self-cleaning button. And they also provide you guys information in terms of how you guys want to maintain the product. So you do want to make sure you guys clean the roller blades every 2 to 4 weeks. And they mention how you guys want to clean the dirty water level sensor every month. Next inside, we do have the other part of the base. So if you guys do take it out, once you guys do take it out, this is what the product looks like. So I'm assuming the top part right here is where you guys want to insert the actual vacuum. On the side right here, we do have the option for you guys to put on the accessory. And I'm assuming what you guys want to do is connect the base on here. So what you guys want to do is just put it on top like this and lock it in. And once you guys do lock it in, this is what the base looks like. If you can see right here how they do have the hole, so I'm assuming that is the drying option when you guys do use it. And this part right here is where the roller wheel is going to be to actually dry it and clean it. That part right here, we do have the fan option. And then here's what the bottom part looks like. So this part right here is where you plug in the cable. And once you guys do plug in the cable, you guys can drag it this side or this side. They do have the option for you guys to put a cable on the side. You can see right there. And this side as well. So that is what the bottom part looks like. Looks like the last thing that's inside is the actual vacuum. So let's take it out. So that is what the product looks like when you guys do take it out. But let me take out the bag first. So one thing to remember is that when you guys do your product, you don't want to tilt the actual vacuum like this. Especially when you guys do have water inside. For now it's okay because there's nothing inside. But once you guys do take it out, this is what the product looks like. So top part right here, we do have the option for you to plug in the stick or the pole. Top part right here, we do have the display screen to show you guys when it's on or off. Here we do have the button for you guys to open up this part right here, which is probably the water tank. And I love how they do have this handle right here for you to carry around really easy. Same thing for back part right here. Bottom part right here is probably the dirty water tank. So you guys want to take this out, you guys want to push this button and pull it out really easy. Just like that. And once you're done, you guys lock it back in. Very easy and very simple. If you see right here, we do have the brand name. Eventually, this is what the bottom part looks like. So for this part right here is the auto dispenser. So let's do take it out. That is what the inside looks like. And that is what it looks like right there. So then feel free to open it and put in detergent if you guys want to. and just put it back inside right here. When you guys purchase it, there's no detergent, so you guys have to buy it yourself. And for this part right here, you can see how it does stand up by itself, which is really nice. And I'll show you guys what it looks like in a second on the ground. But if you guys want to pull it down, it will allow you guys to bring it up and down, and left and right as well. And I'll show you guys what it looks like on the ground when we do use it in a second. But once you're done, you have to lock it back in to hold it back in the standing position. And when you guys do look at the bottom, this is what the bottom part looks like. So we do have the 2 roller wheels right here, 2 more here. And then for this part right here, we do have the brush. You can see how there's 1 big one and 2 small ones. But the way how they design these 2 small ones, it gives you guys a better coverage because it gives you guys that edge-to-edge coverage like I mentioned. So that way when you guys do use it, it'll clean it a lot better, which is really nice. But not only will it help you guys mop the floor, it'll help you guys vacuum as well, which is really cool. And for each one of these, you do have the option to take it out. You can see inside right here, if you guys do twist it, you do have the option to slide it out to clean it if you guys want to. And once you guys are done, you guys push back in and lock it back in. Same thing for the top one as well. All you do is pull it out and it comes out really easily. So just like that, very easy and very simple. And for the front part right here, we do have a splash guard. So the way how it's activated is by pushing this part right here. So if you guys do slide it, you can see how it does pop out. And once you guys slide it back the other way, it goes back in. So you probably want to use that so that way the water won't splash all over the place when you guys do use it. So that is what the bottom part looks like. If you guys turn to the back, this is what the back part looks like. So that's everything that's on the product. Now let's take out each part to show you guys the inside. So when I do take out the bottom section, you can see this is what the inside looks like. So right here we do have the filter for you guys to replace if you guys do need to. And the other one right here is the backup option like I mentioned. But once you guys put it back inside, if you guys want to open it, just go like this. And then take it out. And that is what the inside looks like once you guys do take it out. So they do have the different filter level on here to separate the trash and the water, which is really nice. And they do have a max line to let you guys know how much dirty water can fill up to. So once it reaches that line, you guys want to pour out the trash or the water, etc. But once you guys are done, you guys lock it back in. And now let's look right here. So let's do push the button. Once you guys do take it out, this is what the inside looks like. So what you do is open up this part right here and let's add the water inside. And same thing for this one, they do have a max line. So you don't want to fill above that line when you guys do add the water inside. And when you guys do look at the inside right here, they do have a little button. And pretty much what that button is for is so that way you can release the stick when you guys do set it up. So now let's set the stick to show you guys what I mean for the button. So when you do insert it in, you guys want to make sure this button is facing forward. So just like this. And once you guys lock it in, you guys can't pull it out unless if you guys pushing that button. So if you guys do pushing that button, that will allow you guys to take it out. So very easy and very simple for you to take out the stick if you guys do need to. And once you guys do fill the water inside, you can put it back on. Just like that. Very easy and very simple. So that is everything that's on the product. Before I actually test it out, let me actually plug in cable to show you guys how to charge it first. So I don't plug in the cable on the bottom of the base. And one thing I forgot to mention on the bottom of the base, they do have like the non-slip material on each one of the corners to prevent it from moving around when you guys do use it. Once you guys do plug it in, if you guys put the vacuum on top, once you guys do put it in, it starts charging immediately.
Charging started.
If it's in here, let me bring the camera a little closer to show you guys what the top part looks like. So here's what the top part looks like once you guys do plug it in to start charging it. So right now it's around like 55%. And see how it does have the Wi-Fi icon blinking? So that means ready to connect onto Wi-Fi. So I'm actually showing you guys how to connect it on the app and what it actually looks like first. So the app that you guys want to download is called Roborock. So if you guys don't have it yet, feel free to download it first. I already downloaded the app. You can see right here I have it all set up. So if you guys click on search device, you guys want to click on the first one, which is right here. And once you guys do click on it, it'll tell you guys connect onto Wi-Fi. Once you guys connect onto Wi-Fi, it'll tell you guys to reset the Wi-Fi by doing this step right here. So do that first. So they mention how you have to press and hold the self-cleaning button and the changeable button for 3 seconds.
Reset Wi-Fi.
Alright, so I'm going to click on next. And next step will tell you guys to connect it onto the device Wi-Fi, which should be called Roborock Wet Dry Back and then something something.
Connecting to Wi-Fi. Stand by.
So connecting onto Wi-Fi, you can see. So it might take a few minutes. I do want to mention when you guys connect it, you want to connect it onto the 2.4 network, not the 5G network.
Wi-Fi connected.
So you got it all set up. So we click right here. Once you guys get connected, this is what the app looks like. So it shows you guys the name. It shows you guys that's charging. It shows you guys the battery percentage. It shows you guys what mode you guys are using. So right now it's auto mode. If you guys press right here, you guys can change what you guys want to use. So there's turbo, balance, or gentle. Water level is medium, low, or high. So it also allows you guys to control how much water you guys want to use as well. And the roller speed option, you guys want fast or slow, you guys control all of that as well, which is really nice. If you guys go to the main page, there's a lot of options available as well. So it's deep self-cleaning, silent drying, fast drying, schedule, or self-start cleaning option. If you guys press right here, you do have all these different options available as well. So you can also share the device with other family members or friends if you guys want to. So that is what the app looks like once you guys got connected. So what I'm doing right now is to put this on the ground to show you guys what it actually looks like. And I will probably add some water to test it out and probably add some stuff on the floor as well to show you guys how well it works in terms of suction option and also the mopping option as well. Alright, so once you guys put in the floor, this is what the product looks like. So what I'm going to do right now first is add some water inside and it will test it out to see how well it works. So I do put it back inside. Let's remove it from the base. And I'll put this on one side. And now I should bring the camera a little bit closer to show you guys what the screen looks like when you guys do use it. So here's what the screen looks like when you guys do have it on. If you guys do press the power button,
Unlock the cleaning head before cleaning.
they tell you guys to unlock the cleaning head first, which is for you guys to bend the actual vacuum, which I'll show you guys in a second. But if you guys do press the mode button,
Max mode.
there's max,
Floor drying mode.
floor drying,
Eco mode.
eco mode,
Auto mode.
auto mode,
Max mode.
and back to max. So that's the power button, the chain bolt button, and the self-cleaning button on top. And this is what the product looks like once you guys do set it up. So let's turn it on and give it a try to see how it works. So what I then do is tilt it. And once you guys tilt it, you guys are ready to start using it. So let's do turn it on.
Max mode.
That's what the product sounds like when you guys do turn it on. And just to show you guys what the bottom part looks like, let's turn it on and show you guys the bottom part. So let's do turn it on.
Max mode.
That is what the bottom part looks like. So see how to give you guys a really good coverage when you guys do turn it on. If it's first time using the product, it will take some time for the water to actually go under the brush. And then see how when you guys do use it, you do have the option to roll it forward and backward, bring up and down. If you guys want to turn it left and right, you do have the option available as well. If you guys notice how when we're using it, the brush actually works really well. It makes it a lot easier for it to glide it. And then once you guys are done, you guys can raise it back up and it stands up by itself, which is really nice. So what I want to do right now is to make a little bit of mess on the floor to show you guys how well the product works. So I do have a little bit of milk right here. I don't want to pour too much because I don't want to waste food. But I do want to test it out to show you guys what it looks like. So I'm going to pour a little bit of milk right here onto the floor. Alright, so that should be enough. So I can see the mess that we made right here. Let's turn it on and test it out to see how well it works. Alright, so let's test it out.
Max mode.
Alright, so and see how well it actually works when you guys do use it. Now you guys do have a clean floor and it actually cleans up all the milk, the candy, and etc. And we see from the other video when I record from this angle, you guys can definitely see how the floor does get wet because of the water that's inside. So obviously if you guys add the detergent in, it works even better to help you guys clean it. But once you guys are done, what you're going to do right now is use the self-cleaning option.
Charging started. Press the self-clean button to start self-cleaning.
So what I'm doing right now is press the self-cleaning button. And same thing, I'm going to record it from my phone and from your point of view. So I can see it from a different point of view. So let's do press on this button.
Self-cleaning started. Cleaning rollers. Self-cleaning completed. Empty the dirty tank. To prevent odors, Starting drying.
So I just finished cleaning the actual brush in the bottom with a self-cleaning option, and what's happening right now is a self-drying option. So if you just want to take out the dirty water tank to actually pour it out, feel free to do so. Because literally what it's doing right now is just drying up the actual brush, and once it's finished drying, then you guys are all set. So here's what it actually looks like on top. And the way how I take out the dirty water is actually very easy, just like how I showed you guys earlier. Take this part out like this, and you just pour out the dirty water really easily. So I'm actually going to pour it out really quick. So once you got it done, you guys put it back in, and it is all set. So very easy and very simple for us to use it. And you can see when you guys do the product, it actually works really well. It definitely works really well as a mopping option and a vacuum option. And I love the fact that how she give you guys the option to use it wet or dry. And on top of all of that, it's really cool how she give you guys the self-cleaning option and the self-drying option. But that is everything that's on the product. Now to unboxing and test the product. Now to answer the question of whether or not it's worth it or not. So for this product, I do have to say that it is pretty worth it. If you guys want to need one of these, especially if you guys in the market looking for a high quality vacuum that also works as a mopping option, self-cleaning option, self-drying option, and give you guys a lot more coverage because of those multiple brush, then I do have to say that it's pretty worth it. But then obviously for those of you guys who don't want or don't need one or have one of these, obviously don't buy one and save your money on something else you actually do need. So that's basically everything for this video itself. If you guys like this video, make sure to smash that like button in the bottom. That will definitely help this video out, and it will definitely help with the algorithm as well to promote more videos for you guys so you guys can see more of the videos or similar videos as well. But as always, make sure to stay positive, be you, and I'll see you guys in the next episode of Is It Worth It? Peace.